Hey guys, welcome to Midnight Fantasy Creation. Today we are going to be doing the skull pencil jar with a nice filigree pattern. I don't know how well you can see that. We are going to try and put some filigree in around, and we're going to do it hopefully in this nice rainbow effect like this one has. At least that is the inspiration I'm using. I did this one a while ago and I want to try it on this pencil box. I'm also trying something different. Since I need to flip this inside out because that was easy to do, the other one, I'm going to try and cover all the blank spaces with black mica powder. And I'm hoping when I flip this inside out and some of this and some of the other the chrome mica powder, when it gets everywhere, you're not going to see it because it's not going to stick to the black. At least that's what I'm hoping. We'll find out. All right, I'm just going to get started. Alright, I've got that fully covered in black. Now I need to remove all the areas that I don't want to have the black, because that black was just getting everywhere anyways, and it comes off fairly easily. So I'm just going to go through this and clean up all the spaces I want to have that rainbow effect. I'm going to try with my brush. I did work with the little, I don't know what these are, tiny little tools, but I feel like they're just going to wind up staining and ruining them. So, I mean, I do have a whole bunch, but we'll see. Alright, so I finished coating it all. Now I'm just going to go through and remove all the areas that I want to. That's going to take a lot of time. I did a little bit of it already. I don't know if I got it on camera because this thing is finicky, but it is going to take a while. So since this camera is going to be finicky anyways, I'm going to do this off camera and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Right, I am back. I cleaned up as much as I could where I wanted that mica powder to go. It did take quite a bit of time. In fact, that was about an hour and a half. Probably between an hour and a half. Either way, that was a lot of work. But now I can really see where everything is, and I can start putting on the mica powder. Now I already have them lined up over here. Can't see all of them, but I'll try to keep them in view as much as I possibly can. I'm starting with a green and I'm going to be ending with a different kind of green. All right, we are finished with the color. Now I'm gonna flip this inside out and hopefully not mess it up. And we're gonna fill this with some black resin. Let's clean up my mess first before I make even more of a mess. And if I'm gonna touch anything, make sure it's the black. All right, we'll fill this bad boy up and see if that technique worked. Okay, see you in a few. I mixed my resin. I am using resin from Let's Resin. It's the 2-part epoxy. I already mixed them evenly and put the mica powder in. I should be using the deep pour, but I don't have any. So we're gonna see how well this works with the regular epoxy resin. I am also not wearing gloves, so I'm gonna have to do this very carefully. Not sure how well some of these bubbles are gonna get trapped in some of these filigree grooves. Hopefully I will be able to notice with all that mica powder on them. We will definitely see. Right now I'm just using a little flame to help pop any of those bubbles. I am not going to be able to keep an eye on this, so if I get any bubbles that come up for this finish curing, I'm just going to have to deal with them and probably just top coat it like I did with some of my other ones. Okay, it's a little bit off, but not too bad. Let's see if I can get some of these bubbles to come up to the surface. Can't tell if there's any trapped anywhere. This mold is slightly different from all the other ones, so there's thicker ends and thinner ends, so it's harder to tell. Putting gloves on, so I could be very gentle with this. That's good. I'm gonna make a mess. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna hit it with some alcohol spray, and then I will see you guys when this cures. All right, we are back, and we are ready to take this bad boy out of its mold. I am so excited. I can't wait to see what this looks like. This is the first time I've used this mold, as well as the painting in the negative area before pouring, so I have no clue what this is actually going to look like. Comes out well. I am so stoked. I'm going to continue using this technique on other things, as well as doing some more of these and in different colors. Sorry if I'm off camera. I do my best to keep this on camera, but I am basically just loosening this up, and it is looking pretty darn good so far. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a nice black mica that's like iridescent or luminous or just sparkly in general, because that'd be really cool. But this looks like it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get out. Oh, that is looking awesome. Came out so much better than I was anticipating, because I did not know how much this was going to mess things up, but I actually like how that came out. I think I might paint the teeth next time. I think that might be pretty cool. Not necessarily in rainbow, but I probably do something. That looks absolutely fantastic. And this sucker's got some serious weight to it. Oh my gosh. I love how this looks. A little bit of a rim, which is fine as long as it's not too sharp. I'm assuming it's to keep it nice and sturdy, but this came out so good. I can't wait to do several more of these. I will definitely be selling these on my Etsy store. I will do my best to link in the descriptions below, but I do need to figure out exactly how much I'm going to be selling them for. So stay tuned for that. I will probably mark it down in the descriptions, or I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'm still really new at this whole YouTube thing. So I did a new skull, and this time I put a nice holographic black glitter on. The only difference I did with this one than I did with the other one was I put the glitter on first, and then I put the black powder, mica powder, to fill in all the gaps between the glitter so the chrome powder wouldn't get all over the place. I definitely like how this one came out much better, and I will be selling these on my Etsy shop, so I will link that below for you guys, as well as any material and tools that I used to make this. And I'm gonna get some nice final photos. I'll see you guys next time. Blessed be.